Hey, it's your boy Kerry, at it again with another breakdown on the block. Trading block, that is. Now we got IPO versus DPO. With Robinhood's impending IPO coming up, figured it'd be a good time to break it down. IPO stands for Initial Public Offering. First time a private company is available to the public. And with that, we usually get new investors. Now, not the investors that was there when the company first started up, but new angel investor and venture capitalists. It helps if the company reaches unicorn status. Unicorn status when the company's valuation is worth $1 billion. Now, it helps if the company has more than one valuation worth $1 billion, but the company does not have to have a $1 billion valuation or reach unicorn status to get an IPO, but it does help. Next, the company hires underwriters. Underwriters come up with the terms and conditions for the IPO. They come up with the IPO date, the shares, how much the shares will be worth. Usually the underwriters are a group of underwriters, brokers, lawyers, and SEC specialists, and they come up with a deal where they get either a cutback or a percentage of shares back for their work. Next, the company has to follow SEC guidelines and rules. They have to go through the S1 paperwork and they have to make sure that they stay on in order to get the deal done. What's the benefit? Well, deals. When a company has an IPO, it helps with acquisition deals and mergers. The next thing it helps with you as an investor is the reports. The reports, they have to give out their financial reports, their debt, same store sales. They have to put that out, quarterly reports, so it helps you as an investor see what's going on. So it creates transparency. Now, a DPO. DPO means direct public offering. Now, you may say, what's the difference is, if it's still going to the public? Well, direct, there's no investors, so there's no new investors. Just the company owners, executives, and workers have their shares. Now, they have the right to share their shares to the public if they want, but they don't have to. There's no unicorn status. The company can do it on their own. That's on their own accord. The company comes up with their own terms. So they create their own price, how many shares will be available, the minimum, when the DPO date will be set. So they come up with their own rules and regulations, so they don't have to worry about paying underwriters or anything like that. Next is the blue sky law. The blue sky law is basically the company has to come up with terms and conditions with each state that they're going to have the DPO available for. So whichever state they want to do the DPO in, they have to make sure they're in agreement with the state. Now, it's a quicker process because now it's not the whole SEC, the whole country. It's just whichever state you want to deal with. Now, the downside to that as an investor, there's no public offering. So you're not going to find on a platform like Robinhood or, eToro or Webull or E-Trade. It's hard to find because, it's direct. You got to get it directly. Initial public offering, we're going to a wide base. This is direct to you. The good thing about this is market driven. So the price of that stock is market driven. They're not going to be swayed by their share price. Not many people are going to be pumping and dumping, not going to be short squeezes on it. So their price is going to be market driven by their financials. Now, again, the downside with IPO is sometimes that companies, they tie their investments or they tie their bonuses or worth to the share price and not the real financial report. So sometimes you see companies, doing really, really well in shares, but their financials are not doing well. Because sometimes they'll take excessive debt just to buy shares back to bump up the shares, in which the shares are not doing well, but it looks like it. The bad thing with here, the DPO, like we just said, there's no transparency. There's no reports. They don't have to give out quarterly reports. They don't have to put out their debt. It's a private company. So that's the drawback with that. So that's a small breakdown of IPO and DPO. Hey, thanks for tuning in to the Trading Block.